What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Just 350 JP in the house. Okay, here's another lesson on how to remember Hiragana. Okay, we're going to do today, we're going to do ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Okay, let me redo this. Okay, so remember, again, the vowel sounds for Hiragana are always the same. Okay, in Japanese it's going to be always the same. So it's going to be a, and then here, I, U, and O. So it's not going to ever change, okay? So it's not going to ever change. So here, this is going to be ta, ta, chi, and here, tsu, and te, and to. Okay? Now here, the tsu is a little difficult for some people to pronounce, but it's really easy, okay? Because it's we use it in English all the time. It's here in what's here. Here, tsu, what's, so what's, and then just the u, you add what's, tsu, and that's it, what's. Okay, tsu, tsu, that's all. Okay, so you just add the u. Okay, what's, and then u, tsu, what's. Okay, tsu, tsu. Okay, so that's it. It's really easy. Okay, now this is how I remember. Okay, I kind of actually forgot how I remembered, but I do know I remembered. So I'm trying to think. So just to make myself look good, I want to say, well, this is what I did. But since, honestly, I forgot, we can kind of do this together because there was something I saw in here. Okay, so here, obviously, the ta, you can see the T right here. Okay, and then here, the O, well, you can just make it into an A. So it'll be a ta. Okay, so that's really easy. Okay, now some people might say, well, it could be O, like in toe, but we can get to that later. Okay. Here, the chi here, well here, what you could do is you got this part here, it's going to be the C, okay? It's going to be the C, okay? And then after that, you can think, well, there's different ways that you could do it. Now here, remember, you have the T up here, this is going to be a T. So definitely this is going to be in the ta, chi, tsu, te, to area. So it's going to be in the T, in the consonant T letters, okay? Now, I'm not sure, but I think, I don't know what letter, what language it is, but I think there is such a language that has this, where it's going to be chi in it. I think, but I'm not sure. But if it is, good. If it's not, then it's okay. Anyway, what we're going to do with this is here, you got the C, okay, you got the C, okay, and it's just really easy, you know, you just got the C, you put the I in there, and then I, and you want to say, well, where's the H, okay, where's the H? Actually, there is no H, so that's why I think it's going to be this, and I think that's going to be the chi, but I'm not sure, but I think I remember, but if it's not, it doesn't matter. Because when you start doing this, you're going to know that it's going to be the ch sign. It's going to be the ch. Okay? So it's just really easy. So here you got, yeah. Okay? So you got the chi, the C, and then, like I said, you know, the T-I. Well, basically, it's just, you're going to have that. You're going to know it's just the chi because it's the C, and the T is going to be on top. So, you know, I think that's how I did it. But anyway, you can look at it, it's going to be the chi. Okay, here, for the tsu, okay, for tsu, it was like kind of, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking like, okay, fine, you know, how am I going to do this? And then I got to think of, hey, wait a minute, these two are the same, except for this here, it doesn't have this here. So, but what it does do, what it does have is just the u, okay? And so, they're going to ooh, so what's going to be the ooh, tsu, and I'm saying like, well, where is the T at in there? Because actually there is no T, okay? And I'm thinking, well, the only way you're going to get a T in there is you got to like kind of chop it up or something like that. So I think for this, I just had to remember, you know, hint, after this, it's just this, it's going to be the tsu. And, how can I say, I'm thinking it had something to do here with the chi and the tsu, but I can't remember, so I'm not going to go through that. If I can remember in another video or later on, I will go back through it. But I'm thinking it was something like here, yeah, something like here, chi, and then of course in English it could be the sh sound also. And so then maybe what I did was I think I took the s and the T from here, put it over there, and a su, and I think I changed that to the C and just added it. So basically it was more or less like chi, so I know this is by itself. So I took this, I borrowed this from here, and also in pronunciation you're going to have to borrow something else. And so the borrowing up here, since I know for sure that's going to be a T, then here T, and then here is going to be the U, and then a sh sign for the S, so it's going to be tsu. So I think that's what I did. And actually it might be a little bit stupid and stuff, but actually I had more problems with the pronunciation than I did trying to remember this. So basically it's just, you know, and it's just the only shape that's like this. And then another thing too, which I'll get to that later. Okay, so let's move on. Here you got the te. Okay, so basically the te, you kind of got this shape here. So basically if you took the line and just moved it over a little bit, because some people, you know, I write it like this, but I think it comes down like that. I think. And if it comes down like that, I'm not sure, but I think I've seen people write it. But if it comes to, actually I should just go look on it. If it comes down like that, then you could just, you know, that's just going to be the T. Okay, so that'll give you the T. And then here, what you could do, if you want to see the E, you can fake the E, or you can take this line and just flip it over to here, and it'll come in here, and it'll disappear, flip it over, and it'll be the E, so the T-E, te. And so that's what I do, okay? And you might want to say, well, how can you do that, and blah, blah, blah this, and blah, blah, blah that. But from, I think, what's going to happen is, you have, okay, you have this shape, and then you have this curve. And remember, in the sa, shi, su, se, so, you have curves also, but those curves really identify with the S. But here, you know, these curves here, you know, you have this curve here, like I said, to me, I'm not going to put this as an S because it looks more like a T, okay? And then when you, because it looks like a T, and then after you study and you write it, you start saying, well then, you know, I just flipped it over and I'm saying, well, this is definitely not going to be the sa, shi, su, se, so in that category. So this is what I did. So I just kind of did it like that. Okay, and like I said, it's kind of stupid, but it just made me remember how to read it. Okay? And then here, the toe was pretty easy. Okay, I think it was a little bit up here. Okay, the toe was really easy, obvious, right? Okay, here you got the T, if you cut that off. Okay, you got the T right there. And sorry, I thought somebody was coming. Sorry, took a break. Okay, you got the T right there. Okay, so that's going to give you the T. Okay, and then you just flip this around and have an O. It's going to be tall. And that was really easy. Okay, and now when I did these, remember I had to study. So I look at it and I saw the consonants and the vowels in these. So basically here, ta, T-A, okay, here, C, you got the chi, but in here, you know, you got the T-I, I mean the T, so T, C, T-I, chi. I think it was chi, but I'm not sure. But I think I did something like that. But I think that was it. Okay. And then for the tsu, I borrowed the T, put it over here because this here and this here, I think they should be the same. Or to me, they look the same. Okay. Not that much. So the tsu seemed like it borrowed this over here. So because it borrowed this, then I borrowed the T and put the T over there. And then I borrowed the C, but I took the C and made it to the S sound. So, and then here you got the U, so tsu. So I borrowed over there. And that's how we remember it. Okay? And then for the T, te, like I said, I believe this here is a little bit longer, but I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit longer. So it was the T there, the T, and then flip this around like I did here. And E, flip it around to here, and you got the T, E, and it came off of there. And again, that's one of the top, like I said, was really easy. You're not seeing the T there, and then the O. You can just flip it around, you know, or you can just take it out, basically, you know. You got the toe, and you take this out, and you still got this here, and just complete a circle with this toe. And that's what I did. But another thing I noticed too, inside of here, was that was this, and it was really interesting, Now, see, when I was in college, I really didn't study that much because I was too busy doing other stuff. Nothing bad, you know. And I would just figure out a real easy way to remember all this stuff, and then just write whatever. And I should have been ace, but I got an N trig, and that was because I answered like maybe 90% of the questions that people asked for the teacher. And so that's how I got the N trig. So anyway, here you got ta, te, let me erase that. Ta, chi, tsu, te, to. And if you notice something, here, this, and this, and this, almost, you can almost say, almost, these shapes are almost all the same. So basically, I was like, wow, you know, they look like they just took this broad here, took this, flipped it around, and I was like, wow, well, that's not going to be too difficult to remember. So this is what I did to remember how to read, not to write, but how to read. And you give it a test, you know, if you got a book with Hiragana in it, you know, just look for the, look for and see, you know, if you can see it, because actually, writing is good, but you probably read more than you write unless you on your computers. I mean, iPhones. If you got an iPhone or laptop computer, change to Japanese, just, you know, mess around. Okay? Okay. Hopefully that was a little help for you, a little more help for you to read Hiragana, ta, chi, tsu, te, to. Now remember, you're always saying what's, walk up to your friend, what's up? You know? Put the there, what's, su, same thing, su, just the oo, just add the oo. Add the oo, and that's it. I'm out.